Greetings. It's Eric Bakker, the naturopath from New Zealand. That's right. The question today, can Candida come back or relapse due to stress even if your diet is good? It certainly can. I've seen this in many cases where a person had an exemplary diet. In fact, it was a perfect diet for weeks or months, even years on end, and was in and out of a yeast infection state. It can very much happen. Remember, your stress axis, or the three primary organs that control the stress, which is the hypothalamus, part of the brain, okay, the pituitary, also part of the brain, and the adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys. HPA, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. Okay, when that gets messed up, it can create a lot of problems for you. It really can. One of the biggest problems the HPA axis dysfunction causes is immune dysfunction. Right? So it will tend to compromise your immune system. It will lower your ability for your immunity to really work properly, especially when the hormone cortisol gets affected with stress. So cortisol is one of the primary hormones produced by the adrenal gland. It has a massive regulatory effect on white blood cell activity. Okay, really a powerful response here with cortisol. It's a steroid. All right, too much steroids do what? They suppress immune function. So people under very high stress often have an inappropriate production and secretion of epinephrine and norepinephrine, or adrenaline, noradrenaline, and also cortisol. And these are going to mess up your immune system. They're going to mess up many aspects of your life. They're going to create sleeping problems for you, energy problems, but many gut dysfunctions occur from HPA axis dysfunctions. I've seen this in a clinic for decades. So it's very important to follow. In my opinion, it's probably just as important, if not important, to really look at ways of mitigating stress in your life, just as much as it is of ways of improving your diet with good healthy food. You might as well eat straw and cardboard and drink sump oil if you're going to live a very high stress lifestyle. It doesn't make much difference eating the best foods if you live in a crappy relationship. Eating the best foods if you work for a crappy boss. What's the point? Okay, you need to get the lifestyle sorted as well as the diet. Sure, a good diet's going to help and be a big step in the right direction, but it's not going to guarantee you're going to be symptom-free and have a fantastic quality health and life just because you're eating good food. Lots of people think that, but it ain't the way it pans out with the human body. All right, we've actually got a brain, we've got emotions, and we've also got a whole system which runs around bacteria in the gut. Right? And we've got a lot of things that control that. And we've got a two-way system where the gut controls the brain controls the gut. So, and stress is one of the most incredible things because you can't see it, you can't feel it, but it's there, it's very real. It's a real danger. It's a bit like the COVID virus. We can't see it, but you can easily get affected by it. And stress is the same. So this is the key thing I want to bring across in this video. It's not just food, all right? So, can Candida come back or relapse due to stress, even if your diet is good? Absolutely, 100%. In fact, some of the sickest people I've seen had the best diets. Think about it. Thanks for tuning in.